Chutes and Ladders WWE End of Year 2024 Awards. What's going on, everyone? My name is Jason.
Hi, friends. How's it going? I'm Desiree Josen.
All right, so we are going to do End of Year Awards for 2024. There are some pretty heavy hitters. What are your initial thoughts, Des?
WWE has had such an amazing year, a lot of fun storylines, and I had a hell of a time picking. As much as I immediately said, "Oh, I know who my winners are," after I started diving in, I'm like, this is really hard. So this will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I totally agree. We're going to kick it off with Best Tag Team. This was interesting. Yeah, go ahead. Let me hear what you have to say.
This one was really hard. I think this was one of the hardest ones just because there's different things you can look at.
Sure.
And in my head, I'm like, are we doing Awesome Truth? Do we do DIY? Are we looking at Jade and Bianca? Can we do a male and a female?
Go for it.
And that was my toss-up. Okay, so the big one was Jade and Bianca, just because they are the heavy hitters, the most consistent, and the powerhouses. My male pick, I think that's why it was so hard, because I was only thinking of the male tag teams and not even thinking of Jade and Bianca. So, and for my male, it would be most entertaining, and that would be A-Town Down Under. But that was it.
Got it. Okay, gotcha. All right, so I will go ahead and follow your lead. Yeah, Jade and Bianca, this was a no-brainer in my opinion. I think they just dominated, and yes, 100%. I actually had DIY.
Nice.
Yeah. Any honorable mentions or no?
No, those were my picks because I was going back and forth, and then it instantly just sparked in my head. I was like, why am I not thinking of Jade and Bianca? Why am I only thinking of the guy tag team? So, yeah, it just hit me.
Fair enough. All right, cool. Okay, best male athlete. Who you got?
Okay. And that's not our male wrestler of the year. This is athlete. I'm going to go with Braun Breaker because I thought he was just a force of nature. He came out strong, and yeah, he's just fun to watch.
Okay, gotcha. Any honorable mentions?
Maybe, no. I wasn't prepared for that.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go just because, he's been hot all year. I'm going to go Cody.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, basically, ever since, they ran with him. I'm so glad that they did. And the fact that he's in, for the foreseeable future, he's going to, again, we kind of said this before, but he's either going to be the World Heavyweight Champion or fighting for it. So, yeah, and the crowd just pops every single time. He's a hot star right now, and you read many outlets that basically say Cody's going to be there for a while.
Oh, yeah. He's not going anywhere anytime soon.
All right, best female athlete. Who you got?
Okay. Hold on. I've got to, okay. I'm making sure, are we doing athlete or is it, we're doing female wrestler too?
Dealer's choice. What do you, however you want to interpret it.
Okay. Because I have two, and for the past week, I've been going back and forth, and it's a tie between Tiffany and Chelsea. Okay. If we're going athleticism, that would be Tiffany. And just because, of her strong gymnastics and bodybuilding background. But wrestler of the year, I'm going with Chelsea.
Okay, sure.
Or not wrestler of the year, female wrestler.
Okay, fair enough.
So just because of entertainment and storyline wise and just how consistent she's been all year. So.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, 100% I'm going Tiffy. And just literally, yeah, no surprise. Just literally what you just said is she, first off, just from athleticism, she was a gymnast, so it's impossible to not deny her athleticism, but I think that she was just fire. Everyone knows that I'm a huge fan, and I think for the foreseeable future, she's going to be in that main event storylines for women.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, best feud. I have a feeling I know who yours is going to be, but let's hear it.
I this okay. I've had so much trouble with this. Um, anything with Randy, I'm gonna love because I want him to have this massive heel turn. But because I had so much fun with it, I'm going with CM Punk and Drew.
Yeah, I had a feeling. That's honestly.
Yeah, because I don't like Drew or I don't like CM Punk. But then it's just the cat and mouse. I loved it. It was so aggravating and so entertaining. Ugh, why not? So yeah, it's them too.
Okay, sounds good. I am going to go Cody and Roman Reigns.
Ah,
And the main reason why is because I think they cleaned up their mess. They obviously were gonna have Rock versus Roman. There was such a backlash. They made the right call, and then you got to see heel Rock, and that was just amazing. So it was that honestly I can say is what probably sticks out to me most of WWE this year
yeah.
is the whole WrestleMania aspect. So
Mm-hmm.
all right, best crowd. Who's the hottest crowd this year?
Well, it's not the American crowd. It was the German crowd. I
Okay,
went with the crowd in Bash in Berlin. They were hot from the start, and I feel like that's what made that PLE. I loved
sure.
them.
No, absolutely. And you know what? It's hats off to them. They obviously don't get as many events, so when they bring them there, they bring it.
Yeah.
So that's a very strong choice.
Hmm.
I am going to go just because they're rowdy. Whether it's football, basketball, baseball, they're not known for being nice. But I'm going to go Philadelphia Wrestling. Yeah, I mean, now here's the deal. There's an unfair advantage of this because obviously they were in Lincoln Financial Field, which is the football stadium, so they had over 70,000 people. So technically, they had more people to cheer and get rowdy.
Hmm.
But Philly's just known for not for having just rabid fans.
Oh yeah.
So all right, okay, best match.
Okay. I'm just looking at my list, and you know what? I'm gonna go with the Hell in a Cell, CM Punk, Drew, Bad Blood.
Okay,
I the more color, the better. The whipping, the just complete craziness, chaotic of them two just going at it.
sure.
So much fun.
Yeah, and listen, it was a great storyline in a lot of
Hmm.
different aspects. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of with you. That being said, I kind of said it before. I'm going Cody and Roman. And
Yeah.
yeah, the ending of that match was absolutely stellar.
Hmm.
Bringing back other wrestlers. And the other thing too is I think most people that
Yeah.
were just really rooting for Cody, we were like, you gotta win this, and like we were almost a little anxious, going through anxiety of like, oh, okay, please let him win because if Roman were to win, that would not have been good. So
No, it wouldn't have been good. And if I could, I would make every answer to this something WrestleMania
right,
related.
right.
But
I,
just because I think it was the best. I mean, it's the show of the year,
mm,
and why? I mean, it's no question there.
sure. Okay. All right. What are your final thoughts about the end of your awards?
Well, like I said, I am so scatterbrained, and I had such a gigantic list where I was like, I'm just going to pick one on the spot, and I clearly could not. So that just tells you how great everything was this year, and I'm so excited to where we're going for next year. So I have such high expectations. I'm so excited to see what's coming next, especially with Netflix and with everything else.
Yeah, I have two final thoughts. One is just doing this, just seeing your face just go blank and just and kind of going scatterbrained was hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen that anytime we was on the show. So that's
No,
my first. That's my first. It's awesome. It's awesome. And again, to your point, I mean, there were so many different options. That's why end of year awards are so tough. You know.
yeah,
Now, second part. Thank you, Triple H. Triple
yeah,
H has elevated the game. He understands wrestling. And here's the thing. I mean, when Vince was in charge, they would talk about this multiple times of basically how, he would just come in, change storylines at random. It was so stressful. He would burn the writers out. And it seems like Triple H is the exact opposite. when he gives advice to wrestlers, they're obviously going to respect him because he's been in the game, no pun intended, for so long. So I got to be honest with you. I think wrestling, WWE in particular, is taken to new heights. We potentially may have the second golden age of wrestling, and a lot of that has to do with Triple H.
That's what I was just about to say is, everyone talks about the Attitude Era and just how impactful and how just full of entertainment that was. And it was very no holds barred. And I feel like what Triple H is bringing is parallel to it all and could potentially, we could see something even better. But like you said, it's just because he understands this, and you can tell right now with the wrestlers and the talent and everything, they're having so much more fun. You can tell they are just loving what they do, and the crowd feeds off of that. And us as fans for so long, we appreciate it so much.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm with you on that. And you know what? I think ultimately Triple H knows what the fans want. Because I think if Vince was there, there's no way that Cody would have thought. Yeah, exactly. And I don't think Cody would have. I think it would have been Rock and Roman, and that would have been it.
Agreed.
And the fact that they called an audible, I really do think that's Triple H. And I think Triple H understands what fans want. He has no problem using analytics from social media because why wouldn't you? If you're getting all these people hashtagging and stuff, use it to your advantage because you have the advantage in 2024 and 2025 and beyond of, wait a minute, this is what they're asking for. Let's go ahead and do it. So
yeah.
All right, that wraps up this episode. What are your thoughts? Please DM us. Please go ahead and give your list of 2024 awards. Do you agree, disagree with what we had to say? Like always, please like, share, and subscribe both on YouTube and Spotify. Once again, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
All right, until next time, have a blessed day and a blessed week.
Bye, Fred.